Hello everybody and welcome back to Voice of Fire Tarot. For today's reading I will be talking about love. I will be looking at what love is coming towards you, or who is coming towards you I should say. So I will start the reading by just asking Spirit what your energies or situation has been regarding love up to now. I'll be then asking what love or who or what is coming towards you, and then I'll be finishing off the reading by asking for any advice on what kind of blockages you have regarding this and how you can remove these blockages in order to bring that love more easily and effortlessly to you. All right, so as usual, there will be 4 groups to choose from. All the groups have a particular type of quartz crystal attached to them. Each one has their own sort of unique characteristic as well. So if you pick group 1, you will be picking the lithium quartz. Okay. If you select group 2, it will be the Aqua quartz. If you select group 3, it will be the clear quartz. And if you select group 4, it will be the rose quartz. Okay. So take your time, use your intuition, pause the video if necessary to select which group or groups most resonate with you. Okay, please remember as well that these are general readings, so not everything will resonate with you, but just take what does resonate with you. Okay, so again, thank you very much, and I will see you at your readings. Goodbye. Hello people in group 1, welcome to your reading. You chose the lithium quartz, and this reading will be about what love is coming towards you. All right, so let's begin. So I'm going to ask, please, firstly, Spirit, what is the current energies regarding love for people in group 1 up to now, please? What are the energies, please, at the moment for people in group 1 around love, please? Okay, so we have, firstly, we have the 7 of Wands. So I'm already picking up quite a bit of a struggle here. So it feels like that somebody has been doing all the work. I mean, getting a feeling that it has been a bit one-sided up to now. Then we have the 2 of Swords. Okay, so I'm just getting a sense that one of the people in this partnership, and I think it's the other person, has not been very forthcoming in making a decision, has not been completely open, has kind of been sitting on the fence, if you like. And then, yeah, we have the 7 of Swords. So yeah, I'm getting a sense of quite a bit of deceit from what you've experienced so far in terms of love. Is probably, I'm getting a sense of a person who isn't completely honest about their feelings and their thoughts, and they've kind of led you on a kind of a merry dance, really. And I'm seeing you here as struggling with the 7 of Wands. And I'm, what I'm picking up is like text messaging. So possibly I'm getting the sense that this other person was a kind of person who would probably end it with a text and not really have the guts to come to you, to your face, and explain what the reasons were and what the true feelings were. And that's what I'm really, really picking up here. I'm really getting a sense that you're working really, really hard here. I'd like to get a bit more information about this 7 of Wands here, please. Okay. Yeah, we have the 6 of Pentacles here. So what I'm getting a sense, there's an unfair balance here. Yeah, as I said before, one of you, and I think it's you, is doing all the work, and the other person is not giving. They're not sharing. They're not being open. They're not being open about their true feelings. I am getting a strong sense of deception here. It's like they possibly were living kind of a double life. Okay, I'm really sorry to say this, group one, but this is kind of the energies I'm picking up at the moment. Okay, let's see what is actually going to come towards you. What are the changes? What's going to come towards you in terms of love, please? Okay. So what is coming towards group one in terms of love, please, Spirit? Or who or what, I should say. Okay. Right, so we have the Four of Pentacles, followed by the Seven of Swords, followed by the Four of Cups. Okay. So the immediate thing I'm getting here is that I'm getting a sense that a lot of you, this may not be everybody, but a lot of you in group one, you've been burned so badly in the past that they're kind of asking you to kind of have a break or just relax and really kind of get to know yourself and start to notice sort of things in the world around you, positive things that you might not have seen up to now because you were so engulfed, so enshrined in what was going on in terms of love up to now, and it's kind of left you blocked as well. So what I'm getting a sense, they really want you to take I'm getting a sense kind of a introverted self-exploration kind of energy as well. They're kind of you wanting you to look up, but in order to do that, you need to get into the sort of state. It's like finding yourself again. It's being released from all of this kind of baggage that's happened up till now. It's like finding yourself again. That's what I'm getting a sense from this. And I'm getting a sense of you needing to, in order to find yourself, what will happen is you'll get that kind of self-worth as well. I would like to get some clarity about this, please, Spirit, about all these three cards, please. So what is coming towards people in group one in terms of love, please? What just came to me now? This is like saying to me, if you do this work, what they're trying to say to me is, if you do this work, if you sort of just have a bit of time out, get to know yourself, work on yourself, removing them blockages, then I'm getting the sense that something will kind of come unexpectedly. The reason why I'm saying this is that this person under the tree, he's looking down, but he's not really realizing that something is being offered to him. So what I'm getting a sense is something will come to you, and it will be in maybe an unusual situation when you least expect it. So what they're saying is, be open to that. This person will come to you in probably in a situation you least expect, or also I'm sensing that could be a person you've known for a while, but you start to see them in a different light as well, in a way you've never seen them before. So I'm getting a sense you might have a bit of a surprise when these blocks are lifted. But yeah, I will get some clarity for these cards, please. Okay. So here we go. We have Queen of Cups. This is about, as I said, about that introversion. I don't want to say introversion. It's sort of, I would say, self-discovery. It's like getting in touch with your feelings. It's kind of like showing yourself that self-respect to actually take your take the treatment of your self-worth really, really seriously, because that is what they're saying to me is really, really important for you at this time. That's what they want you to focus on, because what will happen is when you work on your self-worth and you develop yourself, the things like, you know, another partner, that will sort of happen as a side effect of that, and it will just it will just fall into place. It will happen naturally without you feeling you having to force it, and without you doing all the work. That's been one-sided up to now. Okay, you'll start to get your fair share of love as well. It'll be more of a give and take situation. Because you've taken yourself seriously, you'll be getting somebody who deserves your time. Okay, who deserves you basically. And then to clarify the Four of Swords, we have the Queen of Wands. Yeah, definitely about self-worth, self-confidence. And when you develop that, I know it's a bit of a cliche, everyone says this, a lot of people say it, but it is true. When you love yourself, others will start to love you as well, okay? Because they'll see that self-respect, that self-worth will come through. And you see this Queen of Wands, she's not really someone to be messed with. All right, she's so confident, she's so bold, everything just flies off the side. All right, yeah, look, here we go. We have the Six of Pentacles in a much more favorable position. All right, yeah, it will come out of the blue. You won't expect it, but what they say at that time, just look up, see what's happening, see who this person is that's coming towards you. Okay, and then you'll start to get that kind of fair share. What you didn't have before in previous relationships. So what I want to know now, please, Spirit, I want to know a bit, please, about the energies of this new person that will come towards people in group 1. Please tell me a bit about their energies, please. Oh, 2 came out there. Okay, so we have the Star and we have the Ten of Wands. That's an interesting combination. And then we have the Queen of Cups. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, this is somebody, I'm getting a sense of somebody quite, whether you're male or female or whether they're male or female, is someone who is in touch with their feminine side. In terms of they're in touch with their emotions, and they have their empathy to understand what it is you're going through. They're really, really perceptive. That's what I'm getting from that. Much more than what you've had before. Okay, I'm getting a sense as well that they're really, really, they're really, really quite a hard-working person as well. They've got like hard-working energy. They're willing to put in the time and the effort. All right, into this relationship. That's what I'm getting. And we have the Star here. All right, so they've got a lovely, really pure energy, but I'm getting a sense that there's something probably a bit different about them as well. All right, something quite unique, something that's quite, it's something you can't really put your finger on, but they've got that sort of kind of charisma, just something different, something otherworldly about them as well. But yeah, a very, very they've got a depth to them, this person. They haven't got this, they're willing to put in the work, they're hardworking, and also they've got a really, really, I get a sense that, this will sort of turn your Wheel of Fortune in the right direction for you. They've got a really, really positive aspect to the nature as well. And it's like, this is actually part of your destiny as well. It's like you both got a combined destiny, probably soulmates, or it's somebody that you are meant to. This next person is someone that you're meant to actually align with. You were meant to be with as part of your soul's blueprint for this lifetime. But it's just taken a while for them to come through. That's what I'm getting from this. You've had the experiences of that person who was probably cowardly and just sitting on the fence. They won't explain their feelings. There might be quite a lot of deception going on. They're just not really very respectful towards your feelings in terms of not being truthful, not taking you seriously. So this is a much more different, much more positive energy come through group 1 for you. Lovely. Okay, so I want to lastly know, before I start using some oracles, I'd like to know now, Spirit, is there anything people in group 1 can do, if anything, to actually remove any blockages that might be in the way, to allow this sort of love, this new person into their life, please. I'm losing room on the table now. Okay. Strength, yeah. This to me, this is like inner strength, and this is a major arcana as well. So they're really focused on the strength aspect of your personality. This is about having strength, but it's like gentle strength as well. They're not asking you to be a kind of, going at everybody, aggressive and everything like that. They're asking you to just have that self-power, that self-strength, that self-worth that will come through, and that will attract the right person on the same kind of frequency into your life. That's what they really want you to work on. Then we have Knight of Swords. Okay, yeah, it's just to be more sort of, I get this, it's possibly more carefree, just going for what you want, having that strength, having that confidence as well. I get a lot of confidence that's coming from this. And then we have Ace of Cups. So yeah, they really want you to work on your heart space, really start to heal that heart chakra. That's really important for you, group 1. Lovely. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull some oracles now. I'm going to use the Black Moon Astrology deck for the first one. Okay. Okay, so firstly, the energies that you've experienced in regards to love up to now, and then what is coming towards you, and then the energies of this person that is coming towards you, and what you can do to remove any blockages to allow this to come to you much more easily. I'm getting a really sense of fate and destiny, that something good is coming your way, but I'm getting a sense, what that's telling me is that you need to put in some groundwork on yourself first in order for you to attract what it is you're meant to have, what it is, the person that deserves you, basically. So, so up to now, Saturn, truth. Yeah, so we're talking about truth here as well. And it's like you've had an experience of somebody in a partnership who isn't truthful, and it's made you really value even more the importance of truth. That is so important. There's a sense of karma as well coming in through here as well, especially with the planet Saturn. And then we have Leo, I will. Yeah, this yellow solar plexus energy, they really want you to build your confidence and your self-esteem, your self-worth, which is obviously easier said than done. But what I'm getting from this is they don't want you to rush into another relationship. They're telling me that when you do that self-work, that self-empowerment, haven't taken that time out, that will naturally remove the blockages. And then that gift will just come to you out of the blue, your soulmate who you're destined to be with. The energies of this person, look at this, North Node, life's purpose. What did I say? Okay. So yeah, this is part of your destiny. This is what you're working towards. Obviously you're working towards yourself, but this will naturally come in for you without you even having to struggle to look for it. This will naturally fall into place. This person will naturally come into your life as a result of you working on yourself. And then anything you can do, yeah, earth element stability, just have a little bit of stability. Just make yourself stable in terms of your own self, in terms of your physical, your mental, your emotional self as well. That's what they're really emphasizing to me. Let's get a little bit about energies. So I'm going to focus on energies with this deck now, and chakras as well. So Spirit, the same questions please for people in group 1 regarding what is next in love for them, what is coming towards them. So current energies, or energies up to now, what or who is coming towards them, the energies of this new person, and anything people in group 1 can do to allow this more easily. A deep breath. Yeah. I think what they're telling me, this instantly is saying, it's like you need to take a deep breath and like have a clean slate from all this kind of crap that you've been through before. This is like muddy, murky, deceptive energy. You want the truth now, okay? It's time to move on from this. This serves you no purpose. What has happened for some of you in group up to now, it's like taking a deep breath and just clearing it away, all right? And then what's coming towards you? Oh, this is nice. A merry motive, all right? Beautiful. And all again, I'm picking up on this golden sort of solar plexus energy as well, really focusing on your self-worth, your self-esteem. And then the person, the land between. Now that's interesting. What I'm getting a sense here, because we're talking about nodes as well, we're looking at the North Node. So it's somebody, we could be talking about a twin flame or, anything like that, or somebody that you might have known, possibly from a previous life. That could be coming into your life this time, is you're meant to be with. But I'm getting a sense that what I'm getting here is just like two nodes and things are joining in the middle. This is how it should be. This is like the goal. This is what I'm getting from this. Things are finally starting to join up. Things are starting to make sense with this person. You really clicking with them. You really resonated with them on a really, really deep energetic level. Really lovely. It's really part of your destiny. Lovely. And then to finish off, anything you can do, close encounters. Yeah, what I'm looking at the imagery with this, and I don't personally like it. You have a butterfly in a cage, but what it's saying to me, it's like your strength, your creativity, your true self is being caged. Is being caged at the moment, and what they want to do, they want to unleash it. They want you to unleash it, release yourself, because a butterfly is not meant to be in a cage. They're meant to be, flying around freely, and that is what they want for you. And this is what is outside of this cage: all these colors, all these stars, all your hopes, all your wishes, all your dreams. Okay. And again, we have this, this reds, these yellows, all this passion as well, all this kinds of energies that are coming through. So I'm getting, the root, sacral, solar plexus. So this is really boiling down to you, really unleashing your self-worth. All right. But obviously it's going to take it's going to take a bit of work. I'm not really getting a sense of time scale here either. But what they're telling me is everything is dependent on the work you put in, but you will get it because it is part of it. You will get this person. They will come into your life and you won't have to struggle for it, and it will be part of your destiny. Okay. So thank you very much, Group 1, for listening, for watching this reading. I hope you liked it. Please feel free to leave a comment, press the like button, or subscribe to my channel. And yeah, hope to see you again. Thank you very much and goodbye. Hello people in Group 2 and welcome to your reading. You chose the lovely Aqua or Quartz. Okay, and this reading will be about what or who is coming towards you in love. All right, so let's begin. Okay, Spirit, please can you tell me about the current energies of people in Group 2, please? The current energies and up to now regarding love for them, please. We have the Page of Swords, followed by the Devil, and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. I'm getting a sense from this is that you've had possibly quite a shocking revelation about a person or a partnership. Some truth has been revealed to you in the quite recent past, and because of this, you kind of released yourself from some kind of quite dark energy, or when I say dark energy, like a negative form of partnership where there is an imbalance in control. As we see by this devil card. Okay. So yeah, definitely imbalance. Possibly a relationship where you felt quite insecure. You felt quite bound as well. And then something's been revealed to you. It's actually given you some sort of strength or some sort of insight about, and you've actually, whether you've ended this partnership or you haven't, getting a sense that some of you are very, very close to ending it, or possibly an aspect of it, okay, that's making you feel this doubt and this insecurity. It's like there's something lovely and golden and wonderful on the horizon for you. It's like what I'm getting a sense is that you've learned a lesson. So I'm really getting a sense more that this is something in the recent past. You've learned from something. You've learned a really, really powerful message from this about yourself as well, and what you're willing to put up with as well. I'd like to get a bit more clarity about this, please, Spirit, about the energies in love for people in group 2 up to now, please. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's some sort of revelation about the partnership. That's what I'm getting. And I believe it's something that other people, I feel that other people may have been involved. They've been trying to tell you something, but you weren't really, for a while, you weren't really open to it. You didn't really want to face what the truth actually was, but things started to come to a head, and you realise, yes, this is actually what's going on. There's something not right about this partnership. Something very negative. There's something about control here as well. Yeah, and it's like all the focus was the wrong way as well. We've got the Eight of Pentacles here, which is, it's a card of resourcefulness as well. But I'm getting a sense that this is you in this instance, that you're working so hard at this relationship that you've got, this is normally a really, really positive card, this Eight of Pentacles, because he's got a single focus. He's working on something he's really, really passionate about. But I'm getting a sense that you're looking down, you're really, really working hard in this relationship, and you weren't really open to other people or friends around you. What they were seeing was what you weren't seeing, if you know what I mean. And then a truth came to you, and you were able to lift your head up from this work in this relationship to actually see the darker side of it. So I really get a sense that somebody might have been controlling you in some sort of way. This could have been, physically, could have been emotionally. There might have been a bit of emotional blackmail going on as well. Okay. And then there's Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, what happened was you got this truth revealed to you, and then you started to assess, really started to assess things there, and where you've been going with this relationship, and possibly relationships before, prior to that as well. You really started to, it's like doing an inventory of your life and your interactions with people, possibly in a romantic sense. And what came to you was that revelation. We've got 2 aces here as well, which are really, really positive. So I'm getting a sense that in the past, you've had some sort of positive breakthrough in terms of getting the truth about this particular dark kind of negative relationship. So yeah, it's like you've gone from a positive dark relationship or darkness to light. That's what I'm getting from this. It might have been quite difficult, what was revealed to you, but it was actually for the better good. It made you actually stop in your tracks, lift your head up from working on it so hard, to actually see it for what it actually was. Okay, so yeah, negative to a positive outcome. So that's really, really good, actually. So what I want to know now, please, Spirit, is what is coming towards people in group 2, please, in regards to love. Who or what is coming towards them, please, in regards to love? Oh, Tower. Interesting. The Eight of Pentacles. And the Emperor. Okay, this is interesting. I'm getting a sense that some of you might still be in this process, that you are starting to get truths revealed to you, and something in the near future might hit you quite hard, a sudden revelation, and it's like, right, I'm not putting up with this crap anymore, and I'm actually going to start, I'm not going to be the one controlled anymore. I'm going to start being the one in charge of myself. So I'm getting a kind of, something's hitting you hard, a revelation. It doesn't have to be something really massive and really destructive, but it's just something really, really powerful, and it's making you realize, right, okay, this is me. Okay, it's time that I started to take control and to take charge of myself. And you're kind of focusing your work on yourself in a new direction. So like group 1, I'm getting a sense there's a lot to do here with self-worth, all right? Yeah, and it's about your inner power, okay? This is very, very strong. We've got that red, we've got that 5, we've got that Aries energy as well, but also we've got the number 4, all right? And this is about stability, and this is about order. But in order to create stability, these very, very loose, unstable foundations need to be blasted out of the water, okay? I'd like to get a bit of clarity about this, please, Spirit, about what is coming towards people in group 2, please. Okay, this flew out. Well, we have the 10 of Wands. Okay, I'm going to put that to the side for now and see what it reveals to us. Okay. I'm getting with that 10 of Wands is you've been fighting so hard, and because it's a 10, 10 symbolizes the end of a cycle, okay? And I believe this Tower moment, this power is actually going to end this cycle of hardship for you, struggling, battling against something. And then to clarify the Tower, yeah, we have the Ace of Cups. So this is like cleansing. The Tower in itself is a kind of a cleansing energy. If you look at the imagery, towers aren't necessarily negative things. Sometimes we need like a blast just to shake us up. This tower is not built on very strong foundations. They're shaky, and it's like it needs to be blasted out of the way, basically, in order for this lovely cleansing to come through. So this is what's going to come immediately after that. Okay, so some of you might be going through this at the moment. Okay, I'm getting a feeling that a lot of you are. So I'm getting a feeling that this is very, very much what is coming towards you is possibly in the here and now, or is quite imminent as well. But what is coming after it is complete healing. This is healing of your heart space. Okay, healing of your feelings, of your emotions, in order for you to take a new direction in your work. Instead of working on this dark, destructive, controlling relationship where you kind of lost yourself, I got a feeling that you really, really lost yourself in that. You kind of were distanced with the people as well who you cared about because of this relationship, because of this Tower moment. It's enabled you to really, really cleanse yourself and really, really work on yourself. This Eight of Pentacles is in a much better position here as well. Yeah, we have strength. This is inner strength, okay? This is your inner strength to fight the darkness as well. It's learning from what you've been through. It's really, really powerful. It's a major arcana as well. And then to clarify the Emperor, we have the World. Lovely. What this is telling me is what they're really focusing on is that, similar to group 1 as well, because you are starting to, I believe that a lot of you are already learning a lesson, which is really, really positive for me, because what you want will come through really, really quickly after it, because you already found you already are imminently finding that Emperor energy. You're in control of yourself. You're not letting anyone control you, and this is what you're projecting out into the world. And this World card is about self-actualization. So to me, you've got it coming after a major arcana, coming after the Strength card. This is about you working on your strength, that 8 of Pentacles, 8 of, that focus energy. You actually get into self-actualization because of what you've been through, what you've learned. And this cycle, carrying all these sticks blindly, these wands, this is coming to an end really, really quickly because we have a 10, all right? And again, we've got 3 aces in this reading, which is really, really lovely as well. You've got the Ace of Swords, which is mental truth that's coming to you, that's come to you in the recent past or now at the moment. And Ace of Pentacles, this is about some kind of, I'm getting some kind of physical abundance coming from this. This could be emotional, it could be to do with just your feeling of stability as well, and it could be financial as well. Yeah, and this is wonderful. This is like complete healing of your emotions, or at least getting a good way towards that. What I'd like to know now, please, is there anything that people in group 2 can do, please, to facilitate this this love that's coming towards them? I'm getting a feeling, rather than a person, that will come naturally to you when you get this self-love. It's actually more about self-love that's coming towards you, group 2. Okay. So we have wow, Queen of Wands. Yeah, this is complete independence and confidence. And then we have 4 of Swords. Yeah, they're asking you to just take time out and find yourself. And again, we have this lovely yellow energy, which is complete like solar plexus energy as well. And again, you've got these 2 cats here. You've got the lion and you've got the black cat. So there's kind of that witchy, mystical kind of, I would say, strong feminine energy as well that's coming through. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So yeah, this is enabling you to look forward really, really independently. This is a very intellectual page as well. So it's like you've got a new astuteness, a new sense of awareness, a new, experience now of what it's like to be controlled. To be in that position, which is really, really awful, to actually go from that, to be, under someone's thumb, to actually getting to be that Emperor and having that self-worth. Wonderful. What else? I'd like to get a bit of clarity about this Page of Pentacles, please, Spirit. Okay, yeah, we've got the 5 of Pentacles here. So yeah, it's like a transition. You've gone from, this 5 of Pentacles is a pretty bleak card, and you felt this. I really feel that you felt this within this relationship. It's like you've been, it's almost like there's a sort of control going on here, that this person has made you feel like that you can't get any better than this. That it's either this horrible, dark, controlling relationship, or you're out in the cold and you're experiencing this. It's either one or the other, which is not true. Okay. And this is why they're really wanting you to really focus on your self-worth, your self-esteem. And again, I'll keep emphasizing it. We've got a lot of strong major arcanas here. We've got Leo energy, the strength card. This is like taking pride in yourself, self-esteem, self-worth. We have the Emperor. We've also got a minor arcana, but the Queen of Wands. She is the total personification of, female confidence, and outgoingness, but yeah, she won't let anyone mess with her, basically. She's so happy within her own skin, which is completely different to this Five of Pentacles card. And we have self-actualization with the world, and yeah, this Page of Pentacles is like, this is like new insight, this is like new truth for you. Wonderful. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to get some oracles just to get some information about this. So I'll use this Black Moon astrology deck first. Yeah, I'm getting a really strong overarching theme for this reading is to do with self-love. Really, really important. Yeah, Grand Cross Provoker. Yeah, this is, I think, your recent past and maybe at the moment as well, you're going through this relationship. It's like a major turning point. It's like a major, major challenge for you. But from this major lesson, this Tower moment has come in this truth as well. Which is really, really important for you to go towards valuing yourself more. And then this is what is coming towards you, 12th house escape. Okay, so it's very, very, I'm getting quite mystical of the worldly energy coming from this. I'm getting a sense of divine intervention as well. I think Spirit is really, really coming in. I'm getting a sense of spirit guides as well, especially through this strength and through this Emperor as well. So I'd really pay attention to that. It's like spirit guides are, whether you're in touch with spirit guides or not. If you're not, it might be worth looking into spirit guides or meditating as well. As we see here with this Four of Swords, this is a very meditative energy that I'm getting from this. He looks like he's actually meditating. So yes, this could be for your dreams or for your meditations. When I was sort of meditating on your reading, I was getting a sense of, I don't know, something really, really dreamy, like a sort of a kind of a dream state that was coming through. But I wasn't sure at the time whether it was you dreaming about this person or dreaming about this wonderful life. But it was some sort of strange interdimensional sort of dream state that was coming through. And that's what I'm really, really picking up on with this 12th house escape. And that's making me think that what's coming in for you is sort of this healing of the heart. But these major, these spirit guides, they're representing really major archetypes of strength. In terms of obviously the strength card and the Emperor, and we've got female and male energy as well. I really, really feel that they're coming in to help you. That's what's coming in for you as a result of this Tower. Okay, so it feels like a really, really pivotal moment in your life, Group 2, in terms of kind of finding yourself and getting that connection to your spirit guides, but also to truth. And what it is you're all about, and your self-worth and your self-strength. And then what you can do, second house owning. Okay, I get this to be not in terms necessarily of, of money, even though the second house does deal with that. It's about the sense of owning yourself, owning your own space, like this Queen of Wands does, okay? Not letting anybody invade your space, not letting anybody, these two figures in the Devil card, they're both being bound, okay? If you can see, they've got chains around their neck, and this devil is in charge. So they want you to move away from that. It's like you not being owned by another person in a relationship. They're saying you're far better than that, all right? And this is why they're coming through to help you here. Yeah, you're owning your own space, you're owning yourself, okay? You're in charge of yourself. That's what it's saying to me. Let's have a look. I think I am going to use this deck now. For any final messages, please, Spirit, just about these 3 different questions for what love is coming towards people in group 2, please. Okay, so current energies or energies up to now. What is coming through for you in terms of love? And lastly, is anything you can do, group 2, to ease any blockages, remove any blockages, ease the flow, facilitate that love to come into your life much more easily. So for the current energies, we have crystals healing. Yeah. So what they're telling me is that you are going through you've had some major moments, some major revelations, and that you are really needing to look after yourself. You're really needing to heal yourself at the moment, because you're going through a really, really powerful grand cross at the moment, energetically. So yeah, really focusing yourself, really focusing on that healing. And then, wow, this is nice. Coins, and we've got abundance. So yeah, we have the Ace of Pentacles here, remember. So actually, it could be, as well as emotional, we could have a bit of financial abundance. But I think this kind of also relates to your whole abundance of the self. So this is physical, emotional, mental, spiritual as well. Okay. Yeah, definitely. As we see also with this World card, again, this is like Capricorn energy as well, as you can see. Yeah, this Ace of Pentacles, so definitely possibly some sort of I get a sense of real strong independence coming through, and this could also materialize financially for you as well. And then anything you can do, yeah, crystal ball clarity. Yeah, get really, really clear about yourself, about who you are, about what you want, and about what you're going to put up with. All right, and then what will happen is you will move out of this dark energy, this controlling energy, and yeah, I keep repeating it, but you will feel much more self-esteem, and then yeah, you will attract whatever relationships are deserving of you. Okay, this is what I'm really getting from this reading, group 2. So yeah, very interesting reading, a lot going on there, group 2. If you liked it, please click the like button. Please feel free to leave any comment. Please feel free to subscribe to my channel as well. But thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hello people in group 3, and welcome to your reading. You chose the clear quartz, okay? And your reading will be about what love is coming towards you, or what is next in love for you. Okay, so to begin, please, Spirit, please can you tell me about the current energies of people in group 3 regarding love for them. So the current energies up to now, please, of love for people in group 3, please. Okay, we have the Two of Swords, followed by the Devil, very similar to the last reading actually, group 2, followed by the Six of Swords as well. Okay. It's funny, I'm getting a sense of movement. It was funny, when I was sort of channeling about your reading before, I was getting a sense of an image of like a duck moving along a pond, all right? Which is probably resembling the boat here, moving through possibly quite turbulent waters towards something a bit more calm and a bit more settled. we have the devil energy here, so we'll get some more clarity on this. I'm at least getting a sense that you wanting to move on from something, and that you're trying to make your mind up about something as well. You're not quite sure about what is going on in a particular partnership. It's like you might be finding it difficult to trust yourself in terms of, are you seeing things for what they are? There's a bit of doubt coming through, possibly about a bit of insecurity that's coming through as well. Yeah, okay. I'm going to get some clarity about these cards. So for the current energies, please, up to now, of people in group 3, regarding love, please, Spirit. So clarity for these cards, please. Okay, so to clarify the 2 of Swords, we have the 8 of Cups. So this is like you moving on and turning your back on something. That's what I'm seeing here. To clarify the Devil, we have the Page of Wands. And to clarify the 6 of Swords, we have the Strength card. Yes. I get a feeling that you come into your own group 3. You have seen something. You've actually done a lot of deep, I get a sense here that you've done a lot of deep reflection about what has been happening in your life up to now in terms of your relationships and about what's happened in them, basically, how you've been treated. This Page of Wands, I'd like to get more information about that, please, about who is that Page of Wands referring to. Okay. Who or what is this Page of Wands referring to, please, Spirit? You definitely get a sense that you're moving, or you've already moved, towards a sense possibly of feeling controlled, or, being dominated possibly in a really negative sense in a relationship, to kind of strength coming through. It's definitely, I get a sense that it's not quite there, but you're moving towards it in a positive direction. It's kind of a shift happening here, because you've got 2 cards of movement. You've got the 8 of Cups and you've got the 6 of Swords as well. So you've got moving on emotionally through deep reflection, and you're moving on mentally as well. Okay. But yeah, I'd like to know a bit more about this Page of Wands, please. Okay, we have the Ace of Wands here. Yeah, so it's not really about a person. I believe this Page of Wands, they're like a messenger. It's like giving you the inspiration. It's like they're giving you a kind of courage to actually stand up to somebody in a relationship. It's like you found your inner courage, or you're finding your inner courage or your inner strength to move on. You possibly ended some sort of relationship, or you might be in the process of ending something, or you might be moving on. There could be quite a dark aspect of this relationship that you're moving away from. It's like you are sort of standing up for yourself. I really get a sense you're standing up for yourself here, and this is starting to come through. And this possibly might be a bit of a shock to the person who's doing that kind of controlling behavior as well. So yeah, it's to do with your energy. I think is coming through there. Really, really powerful. So I'd like to know now, please, Spirit, leading on from this, the current energies, what is actually coming towards people in group 3, please, in terms of love? What is coming towards them in love, please? Okay. We have the 5 of Cups. Okay. Followed by the Page of Cups. Okay. Followed by the Nine of Swords. That's an interesting combination. It's funny that this is in the middle. It's like you've got some sort of grief and anxiety. So I'm getting grief and anxiety surrounding this Page of Cups. And again, I'm going to get clarity because I'm not sure whether this Page of Cups is about an energy, kind of a playful, more light-hearted energy, or is it possibly a person that's coming in for you that's totally changing these energies and what you felt before. But I'm really getting a sense, yeah, this is interesting. This is coming in the middle. It's like a comfort for you as well. So again, I'm going to get some clarity about these. But what is coming towards people in love, please? It's like you kind of have somebody's coming through that it's like kind of a shoulder to cry on. That's what I'm getting from this group 3. So the Five of Cups, look at the difference. We've got the Nine of Pentacles. So yeah, I'm getting a sense that someone's coming in here actually. Somebody really cares and they're trying to, it could be a friend, it could be somebody romantic. But they're really trying to heal you from this, the damage that this past relationship has done, trying to move you towards this sort of state of kind of self-worth, as I mentioned in the other readings as well, but this is really, really heavily centered on self-worth as well. So to clarify the Page of Cups, yeah, we have the Four of Cups, okay? It's like possibly somebody, somebody you might not expect, but they're kind of coming along in a moment when you're feeling this sort of like, basically you're in this Five of Cups energy, you feel like, you've had enough. And then somebody, they have a kind word, they have some advice, but they're basically coming in there as a really, really, a really, really nice, friendly energy, really supportive energy there as well. And to clarify the the Nine of Swords, we have the Four of Swords. So actually what they're doing is like this person is transmuting, they're giving you this gift and then transmuting these energies, these quite, anxious, grief-ridden energies into something much more positive. And actually, I'm getting a real sense of relief from this as well. You're being provided some sort of relief. Okay. Let's get a bit more actually about this Page of Cups. So, sorry about that. So can you give me more information, please? With this Page of Cups, is this a person or are we talking about something else, please? Please, can you give me a card to represent this? And if it's a person, are we talking about somebody in a romantic sense, or a friend, a family member, something like that? What are we referring to here, please, Spirit, with this Page of Cups? Oh, wow. Okay. Judgment card. Okay. Yeah, this is something... I'm getting the sense of some really high level, high vibrational spirit guide that's coming through for you. The Page of Cups is also a very psychic card as well. Like the Queen of Cups and the High Priestess. The Judgment card, it's like kind of a wake-up call, but also in a really, really comforting, playful way. It's like what they're doing, it's almost, I get in the sense that it's, yeah, as I said before, it's a guide. It's possibly one of your spirit guides. Could be a guardian angel as well. Really getting a sense of that as well. They're coming in, they're giving you comfort. They're trying to transmute all this dark energy into something really, really lovely. this is like total independence and confidence and achievement as well. And yeah, this is just relief after all this difficulty that you've had. Remember, we've got a lot of fire energy and a lot of strength, so there's a massive process taking place here as well. And similar to group 2, I believe there's a lot of divine intervention going on as well, and that's what you're really going to start noticing as well. So is there anything people in group 3 can do to sort of remove any blockages, ease any blockages, so that this love comes towards them, please, in a much more easier, more efficient way? Yeah, deep sense of spiritual love I'm getting through this reading as well. Very angelic as well. Okay. Wow. We have the Lovers. All right. And we have the Four of Wands. Wow, we have the Chariot. Okay, this is, yeah. Wow. This is like what they're asking you to do. I'm getting a sense that you possibly, because of what you've been through, you possibly develop some sort of really negative thought patterns, cycles of thinking about yourself as well. And what they're trying to do, they're trying to align you with a much higher frequency. And I believe this is something really, really spiritual come through, especially with the Lovers cards. And again, I want to emphasize, we have an angel, I think it's the Archangel Gabriel, and we have they're both archangels as well. They're coming through here, okay? This is to me, it says love in its sort of highest sense as well. It says love for everything, and this is love for the world around you. This is total self-love. This is bringing together all the parts of yourself, of your soul as well. Wonderful. And then we have Four of Wands. This is, complete stability. This is celebration as well. And then we have the Chariot. Again, another major arcana. This is like the full force of, spirit is behind you. So what they're telling me that they want you to kind of open up to this. With this Five of Cups and this Nine of Swords, it's like, if you notice in these cards, they've both got their head down. They're kind of consumed by their own grief and about all the negative thoughts and all the negative things that have happened to them. But what they're trying to do is they're trying to kind of wake you up. So I would really be in the lookout for any sort of signs or synchronicities that might come through to you. So you could get things like particular numbers, could be sets of numbers that is really, interesting to look out for. Have a look at, numerology and what certain groups of numbers mean. Look out for things like numbers, repetitive numbers that you get. Could be anything, could be white feathers, anything that you find. You might be getting something, possibly clairaudient as well. You could be sitting around minding your own business and you get some sort of a message, and then that is kind of validation that your, this high frequency spirit guide is actually trying to contact you. And by contacting you, this is them giving you that support. They're giving you that kind of that shoulder to cry, and they're telling you that you are not alone in this. All right, that they've got your back, and they want to transform your energies from this to this. Okay, and yeah, they want you to get in that frequency, and the more you get into this frequency of love and connection with spirit, what will happen is, as you see with the Chariot, this is, he doesn't need reins to control these sphinxes. He just uses the power of his mind, of his focus, to actually move the Chariot. And this is what will happen. Energy will start to flow much more freely to you. And this to me, this is like the accomplishment after all that, because you've connected with spirit. It's like you've gone through like a rite of passage. You've gone to something really, celebratory, something to be really, really celebrated. There's a lot of joy here that I see for you, but they want you to open up for that, open up to that, if you know what I mean. Which is easier said than done. If you're in this state, it's very easy for someone to say to do that, but it's like they want you to allow, just get into a state. You might not feel. It's like they want you to kind of just believe or know that good things are coming your way and things are changing for the better. And when you do that, when you start believing it, you start to know it, and that will start to become a reality. And that is when that force, that lovely positive energy of spirit will start flowing through you much more easily, and things will start to feel much more aligned. Things will start to make sense as well, and you feel much more fulfilled. So I'm going to get a bit of information from the oracle decks now. So I'll start with this one. Okay, Spirit. Just some information, please, about what is coming towards people in group 3 in terms of love, please. Okay, so past and current energies, we have Sagittarius, I see. Yeah. So yeah, you've got a major revelation here. As we see, you've done that deep reflective work, and you are moving on from something really, really destructive. Yes, you're grieving over it, but you're realizing that there's something much better for you on the horizon. You're moving towards something much better. And then for what is coming towards you, Uranus genius. Yeah, again, leading on from Sagittarius, I see. Yeah, it's difficult, but what's happening is it's like a kind of a bolt on, it's like a bolt of information. It's like you're getting a download as well from spirit, and yeah, it will feel really, really wonderful. And yeah, and then we have here, wow, what you need to do. Yeah, grand trine blessings. It's like getting yourself, even though you're feeling like this, they're trying to get you to get yourself into that frequency, and then that will actually, what you know will actually become reality. It will become reality, and it will become tangible for you as well. So I'm going to use this deck, I think, just for some final messages. Okay, so current energies, what's coming towards group 3, and what can they do to bring it in more easily? Okay. Manifesting dreams. My dreams are coming true. Okay. Yeah, it's like what I see here. Yeah, it's like you've seen the truth of what has actually been going on. This could be one relationship, it could be a number of relationships where the same pattern has kept occurring and occurring. And then you finally decided, you've done that deep reflective work, and you decided it's time to move, to walk away. You're walking towards something much more fulfilling on a very, very deep level as well. And yeah, this dreams, what I'm getting from here with this Page of Wands and the Ace of Wands, this is like inspiration, this is fire, this is like igniting your passions. And what this has done, this difficult, very, dark relationships, this has actually ignited something in you. It's like giving you a lesson, and it's actually realized that you are able to, you are a manifester. You can move from this energy to that energy as well. So this is what's happened. I get a feeling that it's happened in the recent past as a result of what's happened. And then what's coming towards you, planting seeds. So seeds of grace are being planted in the fertile soil of my soul. Can you see? Yeah, so by planting them seeds, okay, things will start to grow, and when they grow, they become real. Okay, the seeds, you can't see them, they're underground. Okay, but you have to believe that they're going to grow into something wonderful, and that's what they're asking you to do, basically. This is what this is saying, and this is what is coming towards you. The seeds are being planted. Spirit is coming in to help you through this difficult situation. And then, what have we got here? What do you need to do? Launching your journey. I am an intrepid traveller sailing forth into the universe. Wow. Again, we have these Six of Swords here, movement. And again, this Six of Swords becomes, you've got the Chariot behind you as well. All right. And you're launching the journey into actually manifesting your dreams. They're actually starting to become a reality. This is like independence for me as well. As you see with the Nine of Pentacles, you're actually launching your own journey, regardless of what others think. There's no one is telling you how you should live your life, basically, because you are in a much more high frequency. Things start to feel much more meaningful to you. All right. So yeah, basically, this is about really launching your journey into that discovery of self-love and self-worth. Okay. So I hope you liked that reading, group 3. Thank you for watching. Please feel free to leave a comment. Please feel free to like and subscribe to my channel. And thank you very much, and goodbye. Hello people in group 4, and welcome to your reading. You chose the rose quartz crystal. This will be on what love is next for you, or what love is coming towards you. Okay, so let's begin. So Spirit, please can you tell me about the current energies up to now of people in group 4 in regards to love, please? What are the energies in regards to love for them up to now, please, Spirit? So we have a Judgment, a powerful start, followed by the Three of Cups and the Six of Wands. Wow, this is a really, really positive start, group 4. I believe something powerful has come in for you, possibly a person, but something has happened recently in your past that just feels right in terms of love. And it's really created a sense of victory for you. It's like you've come past a sort of a turning point, or some sort of moment, some sort of pivotal moment for you, that's kind of like led you towards a certain way. Really, really powerful. I'm going to get some clarity, please, about this. I think what I want to do, I want to get clarity just about the Judgment card, please. What is this Judgment card referring to, please? Okay. Okay, what I'm getting a sense here is that I think possibly people in group 4, a lot of you have been through a lot of loneliness and feeling like you're struggling by yourselves against the world, if you know what I mean. And it's like you've had some sort of sign or some sort of signal from Spirit that you're not alone. Okay, and instead of feeling lonely, you are actually moving forward in a way that it's like you aren't scared of being alone anymore, because it's like you have the power of, it's like you have like camaraderie almost with Spirit, with all these parts of yourself. I see this as your it's like your emotional, your physical, your mental, your spiritual self. All of these things are coming together. It's almost like a holy trinity, if you know what I mean. It's the number 3 as well, which is to do with creativity, which is to do with creating things. So I believe that you've kind of created a persona for yourself, is that you were no longer scared of being alone. Okay, you're no longer fearful about that, and now you can go forward with kind of courage, and there's a leadership quality to this as well. And it's like you've stepped onto a high frequency that will draw others to you. It's like you've come a long way, I would say, in terms of possibly struggling, obviously fighting bravely, but feeling really alone, to actually having that kind of, it's like you have a kind of charisma oozing from you, that is starting to attract people to you. That is what I'm getting in your recent energies regarding love. So what I want to do now, I want to get, please Spirit, can you tell me what is actually coming towards people in group 3 regarding love, please? What is coming towards them? What's next for them, please, for group 4, for love? Wow, Ace of Cups in the bottom of the deck as well. So we have 3 of Swords, okay. Then we have King of Pentacles, followed by the King of Cups. Wow, we have 2 kings there. So I'm getting a sense that this is kind of, these are like kind of the clouds of loneliness, and you've been like around this heart, and you've been feeling kind of like quite heartbroken by it. But now, because you've got this sense of strength, this sense of unification with all them parts of yourself, you've actually you're going to get more grounded, and you're going to love yourself much more. And this is because your heart chakra is being healed. And what this is going to do, this is create a lot of, it's going to create a lot of emotional balance for you, right? Okay. I'd like to know, please, who is it? Anybody that is coming towards people in group 3 in regards to love, please? Is there any particular person coming towards them? Group 4. Okay, we have a knight here. Okay, this is interesting. So I'm getting quite a kind of a young, energetic, very strong male energy. Okay, someone who's really, really brave as well. I think that's coming your way. This is what they're giving to me through this night. So I think because you're attracting, because your frequency of change is changing, you're starting to love yourself, you're really healing your heart, you're becoming more stable and emotionally balanced. And what that's doing, it's like one frequency, because you're more brave in going forward with your own identity and be more balanced. It's like you're attracting something on the same frequency. So yeah, this is what I'm seeing with this Knight of Swords as well. So I'm getting a sense that you're probably going to embark on quite an adventure with this person as well. I would like to get a bit more clarity for this, please, Spirit. Right, okay, let's have a little look. Clarity for the Knight of Swords, please, for the person who is coming through for people in group 4, please, in terms of love. Wow, okay, we've got 10 of Cups here. Wow. This is like complete emotional fulfillment. Okay, we have a picture of a family as well. Yeah, you might have children, you might not, but I'm getting a sense of real deep emotional connection with this person. And what's happened is I get there's a strong independent energy from this person as well, and you've also have developed your own independent, stable, emotionally balanced energy, and it's like you're coming together in your own kind of way. You can mix together, you know what I mean, as one, but also you can each go off and do your own things as well. But everything feels really, really balanced as well. This is really, really lovely, actually. I'm kind of getting like a soulmate energy come from this as well. And especially because 10 of Cups is the end of a cycle. And we have a rainbow here. I'm getting the sense this is probably some sort of soulmate or soul connection that is coming through for you as well. But yeah, I'm getting the sense of quite a young, that kind of, whether they be chronologically young or young in their ways, if you know what I mean. But they got kind of that brave, adventurous persona, okay. And they are attracted to you as well, in that sort of respect. You're giving off a similar sort of vibe, okay. They're sensing that, strong independence in you, and they get a sense that you've been through so much and you've got a lot of strength from that as well. So what I want to know now, Spirit, please, is there any, have you got any advice, please, for people in group 4 in what they can do to remove any possible blockages, to bring in this love for them more easily, please? How can I make this flow to them more easily, please? Okay. So we have 2 of Pentacles, all right. 9 of Wands. Oh, and with the 5 of Cups as well. Yeah, so what I'm getting here is that they want you to balance. It's like, keep going on that frequency. Yeah, before you were kind of fearful and kind of really, really sad about being alone. But it's like they want you to sort of kind of see it from 2 different perspectives, okay? In terms of, it's actually fine to be by yourself. There's nothing to be afraid of. It's actually, and that is a time you can actually really start to learn to find out about yourself and start to develop yourself and to grow as well. Yeah, not to see it as something really, really negative, but to see it as something, wonderful, really. And that you're in a much better position because you've given that time and the effort, that energy to yourself. You were able to attract the kind of love and the kind of people towards you that are much more deserving of you as well, okay, because you've built up all that self-esteem. So I'm going to get some clarity for this, please, Spirit. So clarity for the 2 of Pentacles, the 9 of Wands, and the 5 of Cups, please. So, wow, we have the Hierophant, okay. What I'm getting here is that what they're trying to say to you is to be kind of, this isn't for all of you, but some of you might be a bit rigid in how you see things. So I'm getting a sense that they're trying to just make you sort of see both sides of, both sides of the equation, okay? Nothing is always what it seems, okay? And then for the 9 of Wands, we have the 10 of Swords. So yeah, definitely what they're trying to do, this is an end of a cycle. They're trying to end this cycle of fear and struggle around being alone as well, okay? And then to clarify the Five of Cups, we have, what a difference, the Page of Cups. So by doing that, by facing that fear, all right, you will start to bring through that energy of love, that playfulness, just that, that sort of imagination as well. It will really open things up for you, a much more creative, sort of emotionally fulfilling phase for you that will start to come through for you as well. Lovely. So I'm going to get some oracle cards now. So I'm going to use the astrology deck first. Okay. Current energies. What is coming in for you? Information about the person. And then what people in group 4 can do. Yeah, the reason I went towards an actual a person, I was feeling a person was coming through, because getting the 2 male court cards, so I was sensing some sort of male energy, and it's very balanced, but I wanted to get more information about that as well, because I really do feel there's some person coming through for you. It's like you can put an end to this cycle, okay, that you've been going through. Okay, so past energies, Gemini, I think, yeah. I feel that the perceptions, your way of thinking has been kind of uprooted by a really, really strong wake-up call, almost a download from spirit, okay? It's like a revelation to you that it's actually okay to be alone. This is a good time to really build up strength and to build up self-esteem as well whilst you're alone. And then what is coming in for you? Wow, Jupiter abundance. Okay, so what I'm getting here is that because you've been alone, you've been able to focus on yourself, you've been able to develop yourself, so you actually are, what I'm seeing here, you probably are getting financial independence through this King of Pentacles. Some of you might have, careers, you might not be tied down by, possibly families, children, things like that. That might be the case for some of you, not all of you. And what's happened is, because you've explored yourself, because you developed yourself, you're much more emotionally balanced, and this is bringing through abundance. This is lovely. This is expansion and abundance as well. And then the person we have, South Node. That's interesting. Yeah, so possibly this is somebody from your past life. So when you meet this person, you might get a sense that there's something that you click with them. You've known them before, but you can't really put your finger on it. And with me personally, with this 10 of Cups, I often get a sense of past lives, especially when I see this rainbow. I see it often connecting past lives to this life as well along this rainbow. That's what sort of resonates with me personally. That's how this card communicates to me. And yeah, it's really, I'm getting a sense of something coming from the past. But yeah, probably way back in the past. Could be a childhood friend that you suddenly meet again as an adult. But I'm thinking I really get a sense of somebody from a long time ago. I'm talking in previous incarnations as well. And what can you do to facilitate this? 9th house, faith. Okay, yeah, it's keeping the faith. Okay, yeah, it's fine to feel these bouts of sadness. That's perfectly fine to have them emotions, accept them, but let them kind of move past you, so you can get through this 10 of Swords, through this end of a cycle, to allow this this love in, really. Okay, it's about keeping the faith. So I'm going to get some final oracles now. Okay, so current energies, what's coming through, the person that's coming through, and any advice for people in group 4, please. So birds of a feather. Yeah, it's like that. It's like that energy of you feeling you want to be with somebody kind of like-minded, you know, the same sort of on the same sort of wavelength as yourself as well, and you possibly haven't met that person yet, but they are definitely coming for you. It's part of your destiny, and I'm getting a real sense of soul family here as well. This person definitely, really getting a sense of past lives and from the same soul group as you as well. And then from what's coming in for you, the land between. Yeah, definitely something from a past life here. That's really coming through. Something's been healed. A cycle is coming to an end. A cycle of pain, I would say, and a cycle of loneliness that is definitely coming to an end here. And then for the person, we have a merry motive. Okay, something really, really positive here. Lovely, lovely energy there. Okay, this is very, very solar plexus energy. So I really feel like you're going to have a lot of, adventures and excitement with this person as well. It's like you'll both be on the same wavelength. You'll both like the same sort of things. You'll be thinking and thinking in the same sort of way as well. And then lastly, anything that people in group 4 can do. Great big love. Yeah, I think it's really focused on your heart space and really, really healing that heart chakra. All right, so getting on that frequency, as I said in the first reading, if you love yourself, then other people will start to love you as well. Okay, that's lovely. Okay, well, thank you very much, group 4, for watching. I hope you liked the reading. If you did, please hit the like button. Please feel free to leave a comment. Please feel free to subscribe. Thank you very much again, and goodbye.